Temple of Justice.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Just BSing, and the time has finally arrived. We are at the pre-order for what was internally labeled as Wave 11. We're not sure if it's still being called Wave 11, but we're going to refer to it as Wave 11 or the Cyborg Wave. And as far as we know, as of the time of this recording, because we are pre-recording this much earlier so that we are ready for when pre-orders drop, these are only going to be available via the McFarlane Toy Store. So these are going to be McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. That link should be the only link to buy these down in the description. If there are any changes, those will be reflected in the description, and other links to other retailers, if they are available at other retailers, will be down in the description. So keep checking that description just in case anything changes or there are any updates. But as I said, this wave is supposed to be only a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, so that should be the only link you see down there, and we are ready to dig in and take a look at these figures. So get your pre-orders in. We will be getting our pre-orders in, and we will be doing a full review as soon as we get these guys in hand. And also, at the time of this recording, we do not expect any chase figures. It will just be the main 4 figures. Again, if anything changes after these go up for pre-order, that will all be reflected down in the description or on our Instagram page. So if you're not following us on Instagram, go check that out. We probably got these up on Instagram before this video came out, unless I'm on the ball and I'm able to get this video up as soon as possible. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and go through the 4 figures that this wave, the Cyborg Wave or Wave 11, will have in them. And of course, we got to start with Cyborg. We're calling it the Cyborg Wave. And this is a figure that so many people have wanted for years, weren't able to get it in the original Kenner Superpowers line when they were kids, and is just kind of out of reach because it is so expensive to pick up these days. I am one of those, so I am very excited to have this Cyborg. Looks really cool. And of course, no vac metal, which of course we didn't really expect anyway, but it is a nice silvery Cyborg in that classic Kenner style, the very Bronze Age looking Cyborg. Dig that quite a bit. Going to be glad to get this one into my collection personally. I hope you guys are as well. We've also got another Nightwing, but this is a very different Nightwing than the ones we've gotten in the past. This is our disco Nightwing. He's got the popped collar, definitely a different mold than the previous Nightwings, and is looking very, very cool. So this is another one that I know a lot of people were kind of wishing that they would do. This was one that was featured in the awesome variant covers that Toy Otter Jason Geyer has been doing with DC, those comic covers. A lot of people, as soon as they saw that one, that disco Nightwing that Jason drew up and had it all sculpted out, they were really hoping that there would be one of these in a future Superpowers wave, and here he is. I know other people are like, I'd rather have a new character, not one that we've already got 2 of, but this is again, a very different Nightwing, and I, for one, am glad to see this one. I like this look on Nightwing quite a bit, very classic style, so I am not personally upset about getting a 3rd Nightwing. Now we got a couple of new characters, and the first one is Deadman, which fits great with this new disco Nightwing. Those 2 look like they're sharing the same sculpt, but very cool Deadman. Now, I have to be honest, I didn't read a whole lot of the comics that Deadman was featured in, but I've always loved the look. I think he's an awesome looking character and fits right in with the superpowers. I think it's kind of an inclusion no one really saw coming, but certainly not upset about it. A lot of Deadman fans out there, so I think they're going to be pretty happy with this one. And finally, we have Animal Man, which is another one that I don't think a whole lot of people expected to see in the superpowers line. And I'm personally pleasantly surprised by this one, that it was not a complete repaint of the Booster Gold that we got a couple of waves back. This is again a newer sculpt and will come with a cloth goods jacket to put on your Animal Man. So you can complete the look, or you can have him without the jacket and just kind of have him in fight mode ready to go. So 4 very cool new figures for the Superpowers line. And guys, as cool as some of these figures are in this wave, and I'm sure many of you were hoping for some of these characters, there's still a whole lot of Superpowers characters we haven't gotten. As always, a glaring lack of female characters and a lack of villains. This wave has no villains. The last wave only had one, and Lobo is only loosely a villain. And even in the Superman wave coming up, we only have one villain in Ultraman. So a whole lot of villains left on the table, a whole lot of female characters left on the table, and nothing confirmed, nothing set in stone just yet. But this could be our last wave, along with the Superman wave of McFarlane superpowers. And if so, it's a little bit of a disappointment that we're not getting more of those characters, and we can hope that maybe Mattel picks up the line and runs with that superpowers legacy, or for some reason McFarlane is able to continue this through some kind of an agreement with Mattel into 2026 and beyond. We just don't know yet. None of that is confirmed. No official statements have been made by either party other than that conversations are ongoing. But we have to assume at this point, with no other leaks or anything like that out currently, that these could be our last superpowers characters from McFarlane. And let me know down in the comments how that makes you feel. Are you overall happy with the line? Are you overall disappointed? What are you thinking about this particular wave? Are you digging the 4 figures that are included in this wave, or were you hoping for something a little bit more? Now, also, I know that there had been a list floating around that included the Joker. That was a misprint. It was including an Ed McGuinness Joker. That was actually a resin statue that was announced around the same time as the Superpowers line. And I think there was a particular website that had inadvertently put that under the Superpowers heading. That is not a figure that we're getting in this wave. So if you were hoping for that one, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that is not going to be included in this Superpowers wave. But the other 4 figures are, and they are very cool. So hopefully this video helps you get your pre-orders in before they sell out, because we know they sell out so fast, and especially if it is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, it may go even faster than usual because you're not going to have other retailers you can go to. I know we missed the boat on the last one in getting a video up ahead of time. Those pre-orders on the Superman wave just dropped out of nowhere, and we were not ready for that one to go. So I planned ahead even better for this video, got this one done far in advance, and I'm hoping that you guys are able to get those pre-orders in. Let me know down in the comments if this video did help you get those pre-orders in. Again, let me know what you're thinking about this wave of superpowers and the superpowers overall. In case this does happen to be our last wave, what your thoughts are going into a new era with Mattel. I guess a new old era with Mattel taking over next year, and what they might bring to the table if they do pick up the Superpowers line in 2026 and beyond. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching and BSing with us. We really appreciate it. We love all of the interactions with all of you guys. If you are not currently a subscriber of the channel or following us on Instagram, drop down, hit that subscribe button, go follow us on Instagram. Give this video a like while you're down there, especially if it helped you get your pre-orders in. Drop those comments, let us know all of the thoughts in your head, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.